So I just wanted to do a quick introduction and then jump right into what everyone has been asking for. So first things first, my name's Dewana. Like I said, I've been making candles for about 4 months. My mom actually had a candle business and she was done pretty much with it, so she passed it on to me. So that's how I started. I am no way, shape, or form a professional. I don't know everything. There may be hints, tips, or tricks that you guys could show me or teach me, but I'm just gonna give you the methods that I've learned so far, and I'm still learning every day. I started this channel to basically share my journey and where this candle making goes. I do want to create it into a business. I do have a website. It's decadentscents.com. Scents has 2 S's. And I also have a Facebook page, which is the same name. So if you want to like that and just see my journey and see where this takes me, then go do that. And I appreciate it. I have a lot of wax left because I ran out, because I've just been making all kinds of candles. So I'm going to use what I have and go from there. Without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, first let's get into some glasses you can use. So a good option is to start at Dollar Tree. That's where I started, where I got most of my glasses. I know a lot of people say be careful of the glasses you use because they can shatter with heat. I haven't had that problem, and nor has anyone who I've given my candles to or sold them. So these are 2 margarita glasses. This one does come from Goodwill though, so that's a good option. These are very, very thick glasses. A wine glass. Yeah. And then over here in this basket, I just have a collection of winter stuff that I'm getting ready to use once it comes for Christmas. And these came from Goodwill as well too. And yeah, that's about it for the glasses that I have currently. I just wanted to give everyone a glimpse of behind the scenes of some of my candles. Yeah, it's a wreck, but it's gonna come out nice, and I'll show everybody the finished product. So this one is a mint chocolate candle. This one is gonna be like a strawberry cheesecake looking thing. I have some strawberry molds and some more strawberry molds here, an ice cream mold, a cherry mold, and then my extra wax I just put in those little containers because once they harden you can just pop them out. It's easy. So a quick overview of everything that you will need. So first things first, you're going to need a hot glue gun or these stickers. You're going to need a candle wick, some skewers or popsicle sticks. You are going to need a type of candle wax dye. They do come in chips like this, or liquid. This one is a little block too, so whichever you prefer. They all work the same to me, in my opinion so far. You're gonna need a scent. I changed my drink to an orange martini, so I'm gonna use lemon and cucumber melon. I don't have an orange scent, so whatever is close to that, or fruit. This is for tutorial purposes, but you're gonna need a type of glass. This is a martini glass from Dollar Tree. It is pretty thin. This is a thicker one. I think this was gifted to me, so I don't know where it's from. But you can choose either of the 2. They do say to go for the thicker ones so that they don't explode when it gets hot, but I've never had that happen. So yeah, it's what you prefer. You're going to need some candle wax. I have a little bit in here left. They usually come in bags like this, 10 pounds, 5 pounds, whatever you choose. You're gonna need some warning labels for your candle, just to be on the safe side. And I'm gonna use these little wax molds here that are already made. They're orange slices, but you can get the silicone molds. This is an example. These are strawberries. I have a bunch of other ones here too, but you just pour the hot wax in there and let it sit and get hard, and then it will turn into whatever you mold it to. All right, so let's jump in. Oil method, you fill up a pan with water, and then you place another bowl in here, and then you put the candle wax in that bowl. It will start to boil, and then the candle wax will start to melt. But I'm not going to use that method just because I have so little right here. I'm just going to use the microwave in intervals of like a minute, and check it and stir it, check it, stir it like that until it is completely melted. It is important to get a thermometer. I've heard candy thermometers work well because you want to get the wax to certain degrees. I don't have one yet, but I do plan to get one once I do make more candles. So right now I'm just gonna melt it down. Melting, I decided to use the sticker method instead of the hot glue gun. So I'm just gonna take one of these circle stickers, you put it on the bottom of this, and then you stick it into your cup. I adjust it with a skewer and try to get it as close to the bottom and straight as possible. Microwave for about a minute, and it hasn't melted all the way, so I'm just gonna give it a stir, and then I'm just gonna pop it right back in there until it is completely melted. Okay, so this is what you have now. All of my chips have melted down, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my color in now. Orange chips, and depending on how orange you want it, or dark or light, you only need a couple. I've seen people put in like a pinch or a piece of a chip, so it all depends on you. So I'm gonna work that in there, and then I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. It is pretty hot to touch, so you kind of want to wait for that to cool down. That's kind of how I judge it when I add my fragrance oil, and then when I pour it in the cup, because I don't want to pour it in the martini glass when it's too hot. Okay, so we're gonna wait for it to cool, add our fragrances, and then we'll pour it. I'm gonna have the wick straight as possible. The skewers come in handy, and my wax has cooled enough to touch, so I'm gonna go ahead and add it in. Like I said, a thermometer is most important to get if you're gonna invest in making candles. So yeah, I'm just gonna pour what I have into the wax, but you guys get the gist of it. I just poured it in, and then we're gonna wait for it to semi-harden, and then I'll show you guys how to add in the oranges, and then I'll insert a clip of me doing like strawberries for another candle that I made. You can see that, but it's now kind of cloudy. It turned cloudy and it's getting settled, so I'm gonna add my wax oranges in there, and you can set them up however you want it to look. Usually my wax would be fuller, but yeah. As you can see, there's a little hole right there. I kind of poked at it to see if it was like getting. I'm gonna take these little strawberry molds and just place them in there while it's still kind of cooling down, and just give it a push like that. And I'm sure there's a smoother way to do this, but like I said, I'm still a beginner. I'm just showing you guys the techniques that I am learning so far. So I made these molds myself. They're not the best, I'm sure, but this is how you put them inside of your candle. I'm sure there's a neater technique, but hey, we're learning as we go, right? I'll trim the wick, and these will harden. Like I said, I would have more wax, but I ran out. So this is how you make a dream candle. So we're back. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a lot. Please follow my channel, subscribe if you want to continue to see my journey and where my candle business goes, and like my page on Facebook if you have one, Decadent Scents with 2 S's. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for the support and the love. Bye.